my understanding, my reading of the ordinance, they have a different opinion. We're gonna find out how that turns out, hopefully in the near future. Okay. So, anybody have any questions about any of those cases? I'll be happy to address them if I can, and,
Well, I appreciate you sharing all of it with us all.
well, yeah, I just think it was kind of important that, especially, these days, the way that things are going, I see a lot of controversy out here. I hear a lot of comments about things that, people may or may not know exactly what is or is not truth, or what is or was not going on, okay? And so I will be happy to, to give whatever benefit I can. I'm not gonna disclose legal theories or the confidences of this board to anybody. We'll go into closed session when we need to have those types of conversations. But in general, I mean, I'm not certain how much this board actually does know what I'm doing, what I'm not doing with some of this litigation. I'd be happy to come in and make sure that you do understand it and approve of it, quite frankly. So.
I have a question.
Yes, Chris.
From a health standpoint and a safety standpoint, the dog park,
Which one?
the one right here on
Willis Road, yeah.
Yeah, it's turning into like a tent city there. They've got tents going on there.
I have heard those rumors, okay.
What people have posted is that it's a refugee camp.
A refugee camp?
Yeah,
A refugee camp for what, dogs?
illegals.
No way.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Well, look, here's the deal, okay? Look, I appreciate what you're telling me, okay? I don't have boots on the ground that can, I need pictures, okay? What I do is all about
It looks unsanitary.
facts, okay? So what I need is somebody to go out there, okay? Take pictures, okay? Write a report, get them to me, okay? If I see things that are in violation of the laws that I have control of, that the township has control of, okay? We can do something about it. In addition to that, of course, and I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail about this, we do have a judgment in place, okay? They are only allowed to do what they're allowed to do under that judgment. If they get outside of that judgment, okay, then I have the potential of being able to take them back to court.
Could I possibly see the
For
judgment?
contempt of court, okay? But I need to know that, okay? I can't just, I need to have facts.
I need to know what to look for.
Well, you can get a copy of the judgment, certainly.
Thank you.
You can get a copy of the judgment, and you can take a look at it, okay? I hear what you're saying, okay? And again, one of the problems, and it's a little bit of a problem, we don't have a police force here we don't have any police services in Augusta Township.
Yes, we do, we have state. Quit saying that.
Yeah, but they're not.
It doesn't matter, we're
they're not
still paying
patrolling.
for state police.
But they're not patrolling.
They want
Doesn't
service.
matter.
They're not patrolling, okay?
They stand for, they're not here unless we
No.
call
No, we have to call them, okay?
Yeah,
That's right.
they don't patrol our area.
We have a
They're not
substation at the fire department, come on.
Since you mentioned the solar, has it been brought to your attention through Laura to attend the next planning commission meeting? Because we have 3 new planners or commissioners.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, okay.
I have heard.
Don't they need to be trained?
But, and I plan on being at that planning commission meeting probably because it is important, okay, that they understand what they can do, and what they can't do with the one. I mean, there are 2 projects now, right? There's the rail splitter 1, okay, that was done, that was approved without any, litigation. There's the other ones, okay, which there are some limitations, I mean, on what they can and can't do. So I probably will be there. I probably will draft a short letter, take them into closed session, introduce myself, and make sure that they understand the lay of the land with respect to that particular project. So,
I won't be at that meeting, but I feel better if you were there. So.
oh, that's right. You're on the planning commission. I haven't been there in a while, but I forgot about that.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing, right? So, yeah, no, I plan on being there. Laura brought me up to speed. I actually have a copy of what's being proposed. I haven't spent any time with it yet. I'll probably do that, the week before, the week of, just make sure that I'm up to speed on what's going on. what's before the planning commission, and then I will talk to them about that for sure as well.
Okay, all right, I make a motion to accept our township attorney's.
Yeah, I need to make a motion for Victor.
Yeah.
So
Question?
No.
No question.
So
Go
I
ahead.
would make a motion to appoint Supervisor Shelby and Treasurer Burek to attend the legal settlement discussion regarding the Lincoln Schools utility legal matter. Is that,
And Michael Leasich, right?
and Michael Leasich from, yes,
Yeah.
and Michael Leasich from our Woodhill group.
Second.
Susan,
Yes.
David?
Yep.
Debbie?
Nope.
Linda?
Yes.
Chris?
No,
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Move. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Victor.
Thanks,
Yeah.
If you want me to
Victor.
stick around, I'll stick around, but if you don't need me, I'll be happy to leave.
I don't. Run.
I go.
No, I don't think, we don't need a friend.
The longer he sits here, the more we pay him.
Yeah,
That's not,
that's
okay.
true. That's true.
Come on, Vic, get out of here before you,
Yes, that is
Have a
true,
good
ain't
evening.
it?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
yeah, thanks.
Take care, Victor.
Dave,
Get
you're
your
up.
umbrella.
The tag team?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just put you up.
All right. In the month of February, we had 45 fire department responses. We had one loss, a home, right around 350,000 over on Stony Creek, no injuries. We believe it was from a dryer fire down in the basement. Older home, boom construction, plaster and lath, so it was kind of a very hard fire to fight, especially when it was in all the walls. We did save a motor home that was very close to the home. We utilized quite a bit of help, Milan, Pittsfield, Ypsi, Superior, Ypsi City for tankers. It was on that corner down there, the closest hydrant is the school or Bemis Road on the Ypsi side. So with running a tower at 1,500 gallons a minute, it takes a lot of water. Ordinance violations none, burning permits issued for 31. I just gave you the mutual aid responses. Training for the month with sepsis, ice water rescue, refresher, ropes, knots, salvage, and overhaul. I attended the school leadership meeting and we set up where the fire department's going to be represented on school career day on April 14th. We're going to set up a booth, I'd suggest, before they set up, like we used to in my day, where they had actually tables where you talked about alternative careers, electrician, fire department, and talk to the kids about what's involved with the training and average pay. So we'll be involved with that, and we still have 5 in class and 1 that we're going to try to find a class for. He was out for personal leave, so he missed this cycle. And last time I checked, they were all doing well. 1 is second in the class, and but they're all doing well with the class. It's an academy over in Ann Arbor Township, pretty strict academy. I mean, they have to do PT, inspections, military style. So, and one of our guys, the one's number 2, he's ex-Navy, so he fell right into that. So, but they're all doing well. Public fire education, I know we had the Boy Scouts in. We did some safety, first aid and safety, emergency response, tour of the station, and we just had the Girl Scouts. And so, which great for us because we get popcorn from the Boy Scouts and cookies from the Girl Scouts. It's got it.
Wait a minute,
It's got it.
cookies from the Girl Scouts?
It's got its benefit, yeah, exactly. Fire prevention, Brian's working on all of his inspections. He is starting to, all of our vehicles have to be inspected, but they respond to traffic, so they'll be doing inspection on those brakes, lights, sound. He has started that. Let's see, I think that's all for the main report. Brian and myself, we did meet with the union, Michigan Local 911, and we completed our contract, which I believe you guys all got the final copy. I finally got the right one to Ellen. There wasn't a lot of changes on the verbiage, just cleaned up some of the language. Took out a lot of the he's and she's and put employees, trying to make it more modern. Is there any questions on the contract? I know it's pretty cut and dried.
Well, what side was you on, management or union?
I'm kind of on both.
Good answer.
I'm on both. They had a small increase, less than minimum, or cost of living. They were happy, that's what they asked for. They know our limits, and I wish we could give them more, but we do the best we can. We know we're a small community, and so they're very happy with what they got, and very thankful for the new station and awesome equipment we've got right now. So, is there any questions on the contract from anyone? Does someone make a motion, or Carol, I don't know how to make a motion to accept, but
Make a
I make a
motion.
motion to approve the local agreement between the Charter Township of Augusta and the Augusta Township Association of Firefighters, MAFFA, Local 911.
Second.
Second it.
I beat you to it. Anyway, Susan,
Yes.
David?
Yep.
Debbie?
Yes.
Linda?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Contract.
Anything else? Matt, thank you very much.
It does a
Wait,
fair job.
Hey, you got a date where you guys are looking at the open house, so I can start working on donations and stuff for you? Do you have anything on, any dates set so far, or still working on it?
So working on it.
Okay.
Kim, you got the next thing.
Yeah, so I had a gentleman contact us, and he has plots in the Stony Creek Cemetery. He actually has 4 plots. They're in section B, so a lot of people that might not mean anything, but if you're coming in the driveway, they're on the right-hand side before you get to the newest part. And at the time he purchased them, he paid $500 for all 4. Now, the cost that the township sells them for is $1,000 each, and he has offered to sell them back to us. So I had offered $600 that I told him I would come to the board and see if that would be okay with you guys.
For all 4?
For all 4, $600 for all 4. And I don't know yet either if he's gonna, because he said he would reach out to his family and see if anybody wanted to buy them. Again, he already did that once and nobody wanted them, but when he told me, when I offered him $600, he said, well, let me see if anybody would do it for that or more, or, more. So if I tell him that we'll do it, we may or may not get them, but I would make a motion to approve the purchase of the 4 cemetery plots in Stony Creek Cemetery not to exceed a total of $600.
Second. Anybody discussion of any kind before I call the vote?
So
No,
what,
he
so what
wants
happens?
600 for all 4.
Yes.
Yeah, so what happens?
No,
No, no,
It
she's
goes
gonna
into-
offer 600. He
Oh.
wants 1,000.
Oh, he wants 1,000 feet?
He ain't gonna get that.
No.
Well, we're not,
Nobody's gonna
we'll
give
just
him
tell
that.
him we're gonna pay him $600. So if he wants more, his family, then that's on them.
We'll have
We
to
would
sell
just will
it.
buy them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this will just go away then. It's not
Yeah, I mean,
$600.
they're his plots,
Right,
so,
right.
yeah.
No, but you said it's gonna go back and,
Yeah.
so in case that happens and they do want more, then this will just be.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, because we'll make a motion to do not to exceed 600. So I think he'll be happy with that, because he seemed pleased, so we'll see.
Okay, I'm gonna call the vote. Susan?
I have a question.
Oh, no, go
I
on.
just have a real question.
Yeah.
He's gonna sell the plots. Are they already taken, or are they being?
He owns.
That's what I expected.
No,
Yeah.
we gotta dig them up and get rid of the ones that are in there first. Yeah. I got room in the back.
He wants to know if they're used.
Yeah, they're being occupied.
I just
Yeah.
want to know,
Yeah.
because will we have to get in with EPA removing the bodies if there's bodies in there?
Yeah, I got a way to get rid of them. Yeah, it's no
No, I
problem.
mean, you're gonna
No,
have to.
there's no one in.
They're not.
plots, at least not to our knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on.
All right, now call the vote.
Huh?
Susan?
Yes.
David?
Yeah.
Debbie?
Yes.
People.
Linda? Chris?
Yeah.
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Okay, moving on. All right, I had a lady contact me. Yeah,
Oh,
fine.
I heard it.
Darn thing.
Yeah, they looking for that.
Yeah, did. I just had to bug her.
Brian, I think
Is this lady here today?
I'm sorry, what's that?
You're on
Is
F,
this
we're
lady
on
here?
E.
I can't,
You're on F, we're on E.
oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I skipped right over it, I marked it, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead,
so what
take it away.
this is the cost of living this year for the federal regulation was 3.2%. So I have prepared resolutions for the board of trustees to get a cost of living. So my first motion would be a motion to approve 2406 to establish the Augusta Township Supervisor annual salary at $38,015.02 effective April 1st.
Yeah, you make that one?
Where's it at?
It's and then the resolutions all follow.
Discussion?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
have at it.
Absolutely. Well,
Oh,
who seconded? Did anyone second it or?
So it's not gonna get voted.
Okay.
that's it. All right, call the vote. Susan?
But it wasn't seconded.
Wasn't seconded, Brian?
David seconded it.
David seconded it. What was your discussion?
Oh, I got no discussion.
Oh.
Somebody might want to say something.
You seconded that?
I said 30.
No, you asked for
Oh, they
discussion.
both said 38.
No, he seconded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well,
they're-
second can have. Okay, never mind. All right.
It should be the exact same. So you know what, I am gonna have to look at that because this one is $3 different, so I don't know what happened with my math.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I guess I looked at the wrong page. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right,
I looked at it wrong.
call the vote then. Susan?
Yes.
David?
Yeah.
Debbie?
Nope.
Linda?
Yes.
Chris?
No.
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, you didn't get Linda's vote.
Oh, Linda? Yeah, I called you. Linda?
You didn't call her.
I swear
You
I
said
called. I
Linda,
said
but she
Linda.
didn't
She
answer.
didn't hear me.
Well, I thought I heard her answer.
She didn't answer. So is this the same? Okay, so I am gonna have to amend that one
Okay,
because for some reason, I said 18 and it should be $38,015.32 annually. So I'm gonna make amendment to that resolution 2406.
all right, do I need to call the vote again?
Might as well. So I would
Okay.
make a motion to approve resolution 24-06 with the amendment to the amount of $38,015.32 annually.
Okay. Who's gonna second? Anybody?
I'll second it.
Okay. Susan?
Yes.
David?
Yeah.
Debbie?
Nope.
Linda?
Yeah.
Chris?
Nope.
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Okay. All right, moving on.
So I would make a motion to approve resolution 24-07 to establish the Augusta Charter Township's treasurer annual salary at $38,015.02 effective April 1st of 2024.
Second.
32 cents.
2 cents.
Yes, he,
Did I put 32 cents on there?
yeah.
No, see, yours says 2. So Brian's is incorrect. I'm
Yeah,
gonna amend
yeah.
that amount on Brian's. So it is
Okay.
02. I'm sorry.
That's what I was looking at, that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay, so we got a second?
Yeah, I second.
Brian seconded it.
I second. Okay. Susan?
Yes.
David?
Yeah.
Debbie?
Nope.
Linda?
Yes.
Chris?
Nope.
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Then, okay, so I would make a motion to approve 24-08 to establish the Augusta Charter Township Clerk's annual salary at $44,548.85.
Second.
Susan?
Yes.
David?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask Debbie. It's already known.
No,
Kim, yes.
I don't
Linda?
think anybody should get a raise.
Chris?
Nope.
Shelby, yes. Kim?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I would make a motion to approve resolution 24-08 or no, I'm sorry, 24-09 to establish the Augusta Charter Township trustees' annual salary at $5,677.85 effective April 1st of '24.
All right, Susan,
Yes.
David,
Yeah.
Debbie,
Nope.
Linda,
No.
Chris,
Nope.
Shelby, yes, Kim,
Yes.
okay. All right, that's that. All right, let me find this thing first. There it is. All right, the dumpster for, the lady contacted me several weeks ago, and she wanted to know if we could do a spring cleanup in April, and her name is Heather Hamilton. And I said I have to bring it to the board to see if they would allow a dumpster for a day. So I checked on the price, and it's $525 for a 40-yard, and then another $100 for garbage bags. And she's got our army of people together so far, and then we have our volunteers here too that are committed to help. And I'll have the dumpster put at Township Hall, and it's a Sunday, April 7th. And so, because the dumping has already begun up and down our roads. I have a whole couch set on Judd Road near the railroad tracks.
Well, we'll let you take it in your living room.
Yeah, okay, no, I got a new one, I don't need that. And plus all the other stuff that's just starting to mount up now, spring is here. So it's,
I wanted to let you know something.
when I'm finished. And it's, you know, but it's great to see people in the township are starting to take some pride in the township, you know, want to keep everything clean. I don't want to discourage anything. And then we have our other one coming up June 15th, but the county's paying for that whole thing. So if, you know, the board would approve this, it would be, you know, another step in helping keep our township clean. And if anybody wants to participate, either contact Heather or myself, and we'd all meet at Township Hall and then split off as to different areas to start picking up trash around township. I'm sure we'll fill it up.
Is this young lady here?
No, she's not. I believe she's at work. But I don't want to say where she lives. I mean, it's not fair, you know. But here's her contact information here if you want to contact her.
Well, I talked to Derek Jackson, and he told me that come this fall, they can send the probationary people that does community service out here to pick up the ditches.
So you want to leave all the garbage till then? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that.
No, but go ahead then.
I'm just saying this fall, that's when he can do it.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have something constantly going to keep things picked up.
I'm sure that he would be
You
more
know.
than willing to do that.
Yeah, so, yeah, but I mean, just us participating in ourselves, I mean, if we take any pride in the township, go ahead.
Well, nobody wants to clean a township, then probably I do, but first of all, April, the ditches are still full of water.
Yeah,
And we do have the county cleanup in June, that's just 2 months away. I mean, if we're gonna do such a thing, or do where you wanna get community involvement, why not summer months when the ditches are dry?
do it about a week before the township cleanup,
Where are you
because
gonna store
then,
everything for that week?
And
well, what
right
you do
now,
is you have pickup trucks go down through there and pick up the trash bags. You
But where-
focus on pulling everything
That's what I'm
out of
asking,
the
where do you
ditches.
store it though, for that week?
You just leave it on the side of the road until about Thursday, and then you start bringing it down to the township.
right now, there's a group of people that's interested in doing this now. There are ditches and areas, they're not full of water. This stuff is being dumped on the roads and the ditches, of course. And last year, when we went up and down the roads, we used tools to pull the stuff out of the ditches and up on the road.
Who's
Even
we?
though it was dry. Michael Green, Keith Kiefert, and several other people. We did that. You and I have done it too.
That's
Where
how
we've
we see
done it.
me out there most of the time picking shit up.
Well, where was you guys when I was doing it?
Well,
I've been up and down them damn ditches since I
All right.
got here.
So,
Go on.
guys, so there is $1,700 available right now in the events fund.
Right.
So
this
the
is
money
what-
is there to
Yeah.
do it.
This is
My
525 plus.
my concern with it is, will everything be out of the parking lot by Monday morning?
No, I'm gonna leave it there for a week. No, it's gonna be.
When the staff
they're
shows
gonna-
up Monday.
They're gonna deliver it, I think, Friday. It'll be out of there Monday morning. I'll have it off where we used to keep the dumpster before, out of the parking area. Remember where we used to keep it? So, nobody parks up there anyways.
Brian, you're hitting into the rainy season. We're in the rainy season
That's right now.
Once it starts raining, nobody's gonna be out there.
Well, this is a date that she said that she got these people together where they could do it, and that's what I'm going by.
Well,
You know, so
they
it's
should ask first before they set up the date.
Yeah,
Why do you think I brought this to the board? You can say
Okay,
yes
but-
or no.
but, I'm gonna tell you my concern, and you know my gripe. We have done these garbage things so many times. We used to have recycling in our parking lot. Every single time we've got garbage piled up, every single time. And it's promises that, things are gonna get hauled away and they're not. And then we have garbage piled up in front of our hall for weeks.
and
And it's never gone smoothly, ever. And
Hey,
so-
hey, hey, hey.
And so I just.
No. Gonna be quiet out there, will you please? I'm running this meeting, not you. Now, go ahead. Quiet. Go ahead, Debbie, say what you're gonna say.
Wait,
Chris has a TV down there by his, down past town, there at Bemis and McKean. He done marked it with a red cross, and it's back down there again, it's been pulled out.
Okay, yep.
Now, how's that happening?
But the thing is, the other problem is, where am I gonna put all this stuff? Even if we
Well, it
take
looks
out of
like
the
it's all
ditches.
going down there at the end of McKean Road in Bemis. Because he's done marked the TV and y'all pulled it out, and now it's back.
Back again.
Well, I don't tell you, but we don't have a place to store this stuff. When we do remove it through the week
A lot
and
of this
so on.
stuff, I mark it.
Nobody's doubting that,
No,
Chris, I'm saying the
marking it,
problem
and it
is,
comes back.
where
Now,
do you-
here's the thing.
what?
Now, the guy that I caught,
Yeah,
like I
Hey,
was telling
hey.
you, the guy that I caught, I told him he's got a choice. He can either pick it up, put it back
Yeah, I
in,
remember you
or
told
pay
me.
the $2,500.
yeah,
And he picked it up.
yeah.
Now, he's just gonna dump it somewhere else.
Somewhere else,
right
yeah,
now.
right. But, what I'm saying is the problem still exists. You wanna leave this stuff laying around all the time, and just let it keep collecting, because once somebody sees a place that's dumped, they're gonna add to it, because they feel, well, what the heck's a great dumping ground? So what do you wanna do here? You wanna do something that we do a couple times a year to keep the township clean? You wanna just go?
I'm not saying don't clean up the township, but I think we need a better plan in doing it, because every time we do this, we get garbage piled in front of our township hall for weeks. So you're worried about it piled on the side of the road, but now it's piled in front of our township, a place of business. And there's not been a time when that hasn't happened, Brian, it's like 3 or 4 times
But
now.
what I'm,
And so if you're gonna do this, have it so you collect it and it's gone by the time that
well, what do
it
you think?
ends.
That's what it's being done.
Okay,
They're
let me just
dumping,
throw
they're
this
dumping.
out here.
What?
What about putting the dumpster on the property on Willis Road? Just right in the very front there, and they can just pull up and put it in there.
Willis Road, what are you
Our
talking about?
property on Willis Road, where
You
the,
can't get in and out of there.
well, you don't have to get in and out, just have them, they can roll in and set the dumpster there.
It's, honestly, it's too soft a ground there. They can't, there's only this little short stone driveway there, and away to that dumpster, then you're gonna have people just coming from Sumter and everywhere else going, oh, place to dump my garbage, so they'll dump
Well,
it. They don't keep
okay.
on dumping it. That's a bad idea. We
So-
have it at the township hall. They
Put
dump
it
it
in
off
front of the old
Friday.
fire department.
They put it, they dump
Oh,
it.
you could,
Put it in front of the old fire
as
department.
long as F&B, if it's on the weekend,
No.
F&B's not there.
Well, what
Yeah.
happens if they have an emergency where they have to get in there
Oh,
and get
yeah,
something?
they have an emergency.
I'm talking about put it in the corner where we used to have it. We used to have it in
No
that one
emergency.
corner.
I'd love no more emergency, but yeah.
The thing is, I don't remember us doing this in spring. The only thing I remember being done in the spring is the tire drive last year. So
All I'm
let's say
saying,
we do
this
this
is,
every spring. When did
We
this start?
no, no. This is something she contacted me, asked me
Where is she?
if we could do it. Josh, she's at work. I mean, you know, people do work.
So can she submit a plan to us, like?
What plan?
Well, who's gonna be working this, how many people?
We don't know yet, we're putting it
Well,
out
then,
there,
how
we're
can we
putting it
put
out,
something-
my God, let me finish. We're putting it out there, and they're waiting to see if people call, that they commit themselves. I have at least 6 people now that's committed to help do this, and, the dumpster will be there, once the word gets out, people, believe me, will start bringing their stuff and dumping it in there and throw it on the roads. You know, rain or shine, it's gonna get filled, believe me. You know, so,
No, it's raining.
It
Pardon?
doesn't sound like
No,
a
it's
plan.
raining. People
Well,
don't like to do anything in the rain.
you know what, here's your choice. You either vote for it or you don't vote for it, there's your choice. Simple as that.
We'll call for the vote.
I would vote for it if you had a plan and had how many
The
people.
plan is they
volunteer.
drop the thing off on Friday, they pick it up on Monday, and that's the plan.
That's not-
Brian,
You
we're
gotta
not
tell
gonna
him.
call you a supervisor, we're gonna call you a garbage man.
You gotta control it. All
How
right.
many people are involved already then? You said how many?
I have 6 committed on our side. Her
I mean, I'm
side,
all for anything that cleans up this township.
her side, she has at least 5 people on her side. We have it set up where they're gonna gather the garbage up, put it in the bag, somebody's gonna drive a truck, and they'll pick it up in the truck, bring the truck and dump it in the dumpster, and keep going back. We're gonna go from 11 to probably about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So if you're out recruiting people on this already, why am I just?
Nobody's recruiting anything. I brought it to the board, and then we posted on the site, we go from there. That's it.
Just vote on it.
I call for the question on vote.
Well,
Call for the
okay.
vote. Come on.
All right, I make a motion to, for a dumpster for $625, for one day only, $100 for garbage bags, for cleanup day on 4/7, which is April. Anybody want to second it?
I'll second it.
Okay, here we go. Susan,
No.
David,
No.
Debbie,
No,
Linda,
Anything that cleans up the township, I'll say yes.
Chris,
No.
Shelby, yes, Kim?
Yes.
Okay, well, got shot down, that's it, done. All right, everybody's happy. All right, moving on. New IT vendor. Who's got this? Kim?
Okay, so next, okay, so, this is to do with our IT company. VC3, our current IT vendor performance has been declining since they bought IT Right. The tickets that used to be fixed quickly now take days due to being passed from one tech to another. It may be in the township's best interest to look into a new IT vendor. Included in the packet is one that matches the